Amazing. So my name's Reilly. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be doing a 30-minute vinyasa flow style class. Let's begin. Starting in our easy pose here, maybe shutting the eyes. Breathing in. Breathing out, dropping back into our body. Focusing on making our inhalations just a little bit longer. Maybe pausing slightly at the top. And then making our exhalations a little longer as well. And pausing slightly at the bottom. Amazing. Taking 3 more deep breaths wherever you are. And on your next inhalation, raising the arms to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to come into a seated spinal twist. Our left hand comes on our right knee and our right hand behind us, and maybe looking over our back shoulder. Tall spine. And inhaling, hands to sky. And exhaling, switching sides. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind us. Tall spine, gazing over our back shoulder. Awesome. Inhaling up. Exhale, switching sides. Inhaling up. Picking up the pace. Exhale, switching sides. One breath, one movement. Inhaling up. And exhale down. Inhale up. One more each side. Beautiful. Inhaling, hands up to the sky as we exhale. Our left arm's going to come down to the mat. Right hand stretches over side stretch here. Maybe looking up at your hand. And as we exhale, sweeping around, coming up, stretching on the other side. Beautiful. Exhale, sweeping across one more time each side. And exhale, sweeping over to the right. Coming back to center, hands on our knees, coming into our Sufi grinds. Working the spine, opening up the hips. Inhale as we come down, forward and around. Exhale, rounding that spine. And switching directions. Amazing. Coming into a tabletop position here. Doing a few cat-cows here, starting in neutral spine. And as we inhale, dropping the stomach, sticking the tailbone out, lifting the chin to the ceiling. And exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the neck and the head, really pushing that mat away from us, creating space between the shoulder blades. And inhale, drop. And exhale, rounding that spine, creating space in the upper back and shoulders. And just doing a few more here at the pace of your own breath. One more each way. Beautiful. Coming into our neutral tabletop, tucking those toes, and on an exhale, pushing those hips back up into the sky. Downward facing dog here. Maybe pedaling it out. And coming to stillness here. When you're ready, looking to the top of your mat, step or jump, feet meet our hands. Forward fold, ragdoll. Just taking a couple of breaths here, moving side to side, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. And when you're ready, rolling all the way up, nice and slow here. With our neck and our head, the very last to come up, standing tall. Tadasana, mountain pose, taking a breath here. Shoulders down and back. Beautiful. Making sure we're at the top of our mat here. We're going to come into some sun salutations with a bit of add-ons here. So we're just going to start. Big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands planted into the ground, stepping back into our high plank. Holding here for a breath. Dropping onto our knees, we're going to come into a push-up. Exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, strong, coming up. Exhale, down. Tight core, pushing all the way up. One more time. All the way down. Beautiful, all the way up. Coming into our high plank here. Coming into our chaturanga as we exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, pushing back into that down dog. Holding here for a breath. And on our next inhale, rounding over those toes, coming into a hovering tabletop position. Knees about an inch off the ground. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hovering table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hovering table. Holding here for a breath. And exhale, down dog. On our next inhale, looking up at the top of our mat, step or jump, feet meet our hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slowly rolling all the way up. Neck and head, the last to come up. Shoulders down and back, Tadasana. Just like that, one more time, inhaling all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, hands planted, stepping back into that high plank, holding here for a breath. Dropping onto our knees. And as we exhale, lowering down into a push-up. Strong core pushing up. Exhale, making our way down. Inhale up. Last one, coming down. Inhale up. Beautiful, coming into that plank. And on our next exhale, coming into that chaturanga. Elbows close to the body. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, pushing those hips back to the sky, down dog. Taking a breath here. And on our next inhale, rolling over those toes, coming into our hovering tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hovering table. Exhale, down dog. Last time, inhale, hovering table. Holding here. Really pushing that mat away from us. And exhale, down dog. Taking a breath here. And looking to the top of our mat on our next inhale, step or jump, feet meet our hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rolling all the way up, neck and head last to right. Shoulders back and down to Tadasana. Taking a breath here. Really feel those feet rooted into the ground. Tall spine, shoulders back. Amazing. We're going to keep our left foot planted into the ground here. We're going to raise our right knee so it has a nice 90-degree bend here. We're going to hold here. We're going to inhale our arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to twist open so our left arm's facing the front and our right arm's facing the back. Inhale, hands to sky, twist to the front. And exhale, twisting open. This time we're going to take our left hand on the outside of our right knee and give ourselves like an extra push. So my right knee is really pushing into that left hand, creating that little bit of tension there. You want an extra challenge, maybe looking back at your hand, testing that stability and balance. Amazing. Inhaling, hands up to the sky. I'm gonna make sure I have enough room here because as we exhale next, we're gonna come into our warrior three. Hands down by our side, or we can keep them on our hips if that helps with balance. Inhaling, knee back up to chest, hands up. And exhale, kick back, airplane warrior three. Inhaling up. Nice and tall, tight core, lifted ribs. And exhale, kick back. Holding here for a breath. And as we exhale gently and as gracefully as we can, landing that back foot, coming into a crescent lunge here. Beautiful. Shoulders down and dropped. And exhale, coming down into a runner's lunge, arms by our sides. Inhale, back, crescent lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Following the flow of your own breath here. Awesome, just a few more. Staying strong in that back leg, strong in that front leg. And next time we're here in crescent lunge, we're going to hold for a breath. And on our next inhale, coming into that warrior two position. So we want our knee in line with our ankle. Our heel is in the middle of our arch of our back foot. Arms are nice and straight, shoulders down, looking over our front fingers. Such a powerful pose here. Amazing, straightening that front leg, shifting our hips back, coming into our triangle pose, Trikonasana. Our arms can land wherever they may, maybe up here, maybe closer down to the mat. Really opening those shoulders. Beautiful. And when we're ready, we're going to come into a half moon pose here. So if you have a block nearby or a book, we can come and use that. So we come into our half moon pose here, keeping that foot flex that's in the air. One more breath. Beautiful, bringing that right arm back down to the mat, squaring those hips, coming into a standing split here. And if you're up for it and you want to play around, you can play around with holding onto your ankle with one hand or both hands, working on that balance. Yogi's choice. And as you exhale, we're going to bring that right foot back into the front of the mat with our other foot here. And just hanging out here in a forward fold. Beautiful, and slowly rolling all the way up. Neck and head last to come up. Circle those shoulders down and back, Tadasana. Taking a breath here. Feet are firmly planted in the ground. Our pelvis is tucked. Beautiful. And repeating that on the other side. So we're going to plant firmly through our right leg. I'm just going to switch sides of my mat so you don't get my back the whole time. So planting firmly through that right leg. Bringing that left leg up, that nice 90 degrees here. Inhaling those arms up. And as we exhale, opening up so our right arm faces the front, our left arm to the back. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist. And this time, maybe taking that right hand, putting it on the outside of that left knee, giving you that little extra oomph. You need to twist a little bit more. Pressing that left knee into that right hand, creating that nice tension here. Again, we can challenge our balance, maybe looking back at our hands. And one more breath here. Amazing, hands come up to the sky. And as we exhale, kicking back into that warrior 3 airplane. Again, we can keep our hands on our hips. And inhaling up, standing. And exhale, warrior 3 airplane. And inhale to stand. Last time, exhale that to that warrior 3 position. And again, as gently and gracefully as we can, landing on that back leg into our crescent lunge here. Taking a breath, big inhale, lifting those ribs. And as we exhale, coming into our runner's lunge. Inhaling up. Exhale, crescent lunge. Sorry, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, following the flow of your own breath here. Strong legs, strong foundation. Beautiful, one more time, runner's lunge. And inhaling up, crescent lunge, holding here. And our next inhale coming into that warrior 2 position. Same idea, our heel is in line with the middle of our arch on our back foot. Shoulders down and back, strong arms looking over our front fingers. Breathing in, breathing out. Straightening our front leg here, coming into our triangle pose on the other side here. Beautiful, really opening up through our collarbone here. Maybe we want to take our gaze to the ceiling. Amazing, and when you're ready, we're going to shift our weight onto our hand and our right leg, coming into our half moon pose here. Using a block if you need that right now. Beautiful. Bringing that left hand down to the mat, coming into our standing half split. Again, maybe holding our ankle with one hand or with both, challenging our balance in a different way. And on your next exhale, bringing that left foot back to meet your right. Hanging here, forward fold. Maybe walking your feet out. Holding opposite elbows, swing side to side. Amazing. And slowly, slowly rolling all the way up. Neck and head last to arrive. Tadasana. Taking a few breaths here. Beautiful. Heel toeing our feet out to the just to the edge of our mat here. We're going to do our toes are pointing to a 45-degree angle. Inhaling all the way up, hands meet in prayer. And as we exhale, coming down into our yogi squat. Oh, both my knees cracked. Holding here. Really using our elbows to push open those knees if that's comfortable. Face you guys. Beautiful. Deep breath here. See if we need to keep our chest nice and lifted. Really opening up again through the collarbones. Amazing. And just taking our hands and placing them behind us, coming down onto our bottoms. Maybe just taking our feet out one step or two. We still want our feet in the same position because we're just going to come into sitting windshield wipers here. So we're just dropping our knees to one side. Inhaling through center and dropping over to the next. And just a couple more each side here. Beautiful, coming back to center, bringing our feet in again about hip width distance apart. Just making sure you have enough mat behind you. We will be ending up on our backs. So our feet are firmly planted into the ground. We have that nice bend here, just straightening up our spine, taking a breath here. Beautiful, palms come up, extending to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to come down 3/4. And inhale back up. Nice open chest, heart out. Coming down 3/4 and coming back up. Beautiful. Just continuing here at the pace of your own breath, as fast or slow as you need. Inhaling up. 2 more wherever you are, whatever pace you're at. Amazing. And this time, slowly rolling all the way down, flat back. Oh, amazing. And we're just taking those feet and bringing them a step closer, setting up for our bridge pose. We want our ankles in line with our knees. And on our next inhale, raising those hips up to the sky. And exhale, lowering back down, flat back. Inhaling, hips up. And exhale, lower. One more, just like that. Inhaling up. And exhale, lower. This time as we inhale and raise our hips, we're going to stay here, maybe tucking in our shoulders a little bit and clasping our hands underneath our glutes. Beautiful, holding here. The glutes are tight, the core is tight. Our chin is not resting on our chest. We have enough room for our fist. That's going to help protect your neck here. Now we're just going to do heel raises here. So inhaling, we're coming up onto our tiptoes, and exhale, lowering those heels. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, lower. Just like that. Making sure we're still squeezing the glutes. Core is tight. Our inner thighs are engaged and working. It's like we have our yoga block in between them, and we're squeezing that block. So they're not together, but there's room in between them, but there's still that added tension. Still going up and down. 3 more. Beautiful. And on your third time, we're just going to hold it here, really squeezing those glutes. Breathing here. Ah, so lovely. And dropping those heels, untucking those shoulders, and as we exhale, slowly lowering down, flat back. Beautiful. Taking a breath here, neutralizing our spine. Awesome. We might take our feet just a little step out away from our bottom, and our knees are just going to fall inwards together. Beautiful. Arms come out into a T. Nice inhale. And as we exhale, we're just going to drop our knees over to the right. Inhaling through center line and exhaling to the left. Just like that. One more each side. So beautiful. Both legs back up to center, extending that left leg, bringing that right knee to our chest. And hands wrap around and just bringing that knee as close as we can to our chest. And maybe just rocking it side to side, keeping that right foot nice and flexed, protecting the knee. Just gently rocking side to side here. Maybe throw in an ankle roll or two if you're feeling it. Beautiful. Extending that right leg, switching it over for the left. Inhaling, and as we inhale, bringing that knee in as close as we can to the chest. Keeping that foot flexed, toes pointing to the sky. And just gently rocking it side to side, left to right. Maybe stopping somewhere if it feels good, holding that stretch a little bit longer. And again, maybe an ankle roll here, one way, and the other way. Beautiful. And exhale, extending that left leg and just bringing our hands down to our side, letting our feet fall open. Taking a few restful breaths here. Maybe in your next breath or two, just rolling over onto your side. Gently and slowly making your way to a seated position. And we'll take our last couple of breaths here together. And placing our hands on our knees. Inhaling through the nose. And And exhaling through the mouth. One more time, inhaling through the nose. And letting it all out through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhaling, hands up to the sky. Meeting prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. And if you'd like to join me, I'm going to chant us out. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale to chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.